Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to cut through all the Hollywood hype and get to the real-world truth of how artificial intelligence is completely changing the game for cyber attacks. We'll break down how it actually works, why it's so incredibly dangerous, and most importantly, what it means for the future of security.
Okay, so let's just dive right in with the one question that's on everyone's mind. Is this all just talk, sci-fi stuff for the future, or is AI a real, clear, and present danger in the world of hacking today?
Well, according to industry veteran Omar, who's been at Cisco for 25 years and written something like 27 books, the answer is a very clear, unambiguous yes. And we're not just talking about the deep fakes and the little social engineering tricks you're probably seen online. The reality is, well, it's way more complex and a whole lot more automated.
So let's get into our first section here and see how AI is basically lowering the barrier to entry for attackers. It's creating a whole new generation of sophisticated threats, and they can be launched by people who aren't even all that technical.
Here's the key thing to get. AI is doing all the heavy lifting. It's abstracting away all the hard parts. You really don't need a PhD in data science anymore to weaponize this stuff. Attackers can now use these powerful, open-source libraries, things like LangChain and Llama Index, to package up super complex AI commands into simple instructions. The AI does the rest.
What this means is that the modern attack process is now, it's supercharged by AI at every single step. This new attack chain automates pretty much everything, from the initial spying on a target all the way through to writing the final piece of malicious code.
So first up, reconnaissance. An attacker can deploy these AI agents to create what's basically a tireless digital army. And this army is constantly, 24/7, scouring public data. We're talking social media, certificate logs, device search engines like Shodan, and it converts all that info into a searchable format. The result? It's like having an army of people profiling a person or an entire company with incredible speed and scale, even while the attacker is sleeping.
And look, this isn't just theory, this is real. In a recent workshop, an expert showed exactly how this can be done. He took 12,000 public security advisories straight from GitHub. These things had the vulnerable code and the fix, all right there. And he fed all of it into an uncensored AI model. And the goal? Well, it was to teach the AI to spot patterns and then create brand new, working exploits completely from scratch. It's especially dangerous for open-source software.
So, you might be asking, okay, why is this whole problem getting so bad so fast? What makes it so tough to defend against? Well, it's because right now we are smack in the middle of a security Wild West when it comes to AI.
To get a sense of the scale of this, just look at this number. On Hugging Face, which is a really popular place for AI models, there are now over 650,000 models available. That is up from just 300,000 at the start of this year. It's an absolute explosion of unregulated tech.
And that explosion creates a massive supply chain risk. I mean, tons of these models are built with insecure frameworks. What's worse? Most companies don't even have a basic list of which AIs they're even using. In this mad rush to adopt the new hotness, Security 101 principles, things like access control, are just being totally ignored. And new tools are being shipped that don't even have basic features like encryption turned on. It's crazy. But okay, it's not a completely one-sided fight. The good guys are starting to organize. The industry is finally starting to respond to this massive challenge. And here's how they're doing it.
The really hopeful part of this whole story is that, just like we've seen with other huge internet-wide threats in the past, the biggest names in tech are actually putting their rivalries aside. They're coming together to tackle AI security as one united front. And honestly, that's a level of collaboration we just don't see very often.
And this collaboration isn't just talk. It's taken the form of a brand new consortium under the OASIS Standards organization. And it brings together all the giants, Microsoft, Google, Cisco, Anthropic, you name it, to create shared guidance and frameworks for how to build and deploy AI securely.
A really key part of the solution that's being worked on is this fascinating concept called constitutional AI. It was pioneered by Anthropic, and it essentially means we are building friendly, good guy AI systems whose only job is to watch over, police, and secure other AIs, constantly checking them for malicious behavior or bias. You're fighting AI with AI.
This industry effort is also leading to some really practical new standards, like an AI Bill of Materials, or an AI BOM. The best way to think of it is like the list of ingredients on a food label. It's finally going to help organizations get an inventory of exactly what is inside the AI models they're deploying all over their businesses.
So, let's bring it all back. What does all of this mean for you? Because this huge challenge isn't just a problem that needs to be solved, it's also a brand new wave of career opportunities for anyone who's ready to jump on and write it.
Let me be clear. Your job in security is not going away. It's evolving. A Tier 1 security analyst today who is augmented by AI is already doing the kind of complex work that a more senior Tier 2 analyst was doing just a few years ago. You're not being replaced, you're being upgraded. So to succeed in this new era, you need a roadmap. First, do not skip the fundamentals. Networking, programming, core hacking methodology, that stuff is more important than ever. It's your foundation. Second, you have to go beyond just the AI model itself and understand the whole ecosystem. And finally, you have to commit to continuous learning. But above all, remember this. Your critical thinking, you, the human in the loop, that is the single most valuable and irreplaceable part of this entire system. When it comes down to it, AI is becoming both the ultimate weapon and the ultimate defense in cyberspace. The rules of the game have been completely rewritten, and the opportunity is there for those who are ready to learn how to play. The only question is, are you?